me?
Yes.
Thank you. Clap for them. The second thing I want to take away, I don't know if it falls under second thing, is that what you need is inside you. God designed you with a set of skills that is able to take you to your place. In fact, I like to say that you are your best gift and your biggest tool. Say that, I am my best gift and my biggest tool. The thing that will take you to the next stages of your life is not outside. It is inside you. It is your gift, your willpower, your ability to dream, your ability to take decisions, your ability to show up, your ability to respond. It is inside you. It is inside you. When I was very young, about 15, one of my dreams was that I wanted to have girls. It was so trivial, but that was mine. I just wanted my girls to see that, Mommy, I want to be like you. At 15, that was my dream. While I was dreaming that, my siblings had other dreams. One wanted to be an ambassador. Their dreams. But my dream was that. That dream, where is it? Was it outside or inside? Inside. It was inside. And so I made a decision. I said, if I want my daughters to see, Mommy, I want to be like you, then I needed to act it. So I began my journey of preparing myself for that dream. So when I was in school, I didn't do boys. Should we go to that conversation? No. Let's keep it for another time. Inside became a force that began to either attract people to me or direct me. So that dream was inside. What you need, the gift you is already there. You need to ask yourself, what is that thing I do very well? I don't want, well, maths is good for you to know maths, it's good for you to you can see, but there are things inside that God puts there that you will need for the next phase of your life. So I want to now teach you how to, what you need to what? To walk towards your dream. The first thing is to find you are your own best gift. Somebody, and you are your biggest tool. So find yourself. Who am I? What am I really good at? What are the things God has put inside of me? What are the things that calls my name? Things that you are good at. Maybe when you see a problem you want to solve. What are your strengths? What are your passions? From today, I don't want you to look out. I want you to first look inside. You see something? If I pour this malt drink on the floor now, who can tell me what will happen afterwards? The ants, they will come there, chop off. Was there a microphone that called the ants?
Do you know that without smartphone,
it's the force of an identity. When you find yourself, the microphone will come. When you nurture the gift of God in you, don't worry, the stage will come. But where you are now, our work is to find yourself. Love yourself. What is that thing I'm good at? How would you know? What is that thing that I'm always calling you to do? And whenever you don't, you will do it well. I want you to start taking note of those things. Because in God's design, God always has a purpose before He puts something there. What you need is not a function of when you were born to, it's a function of what God puts in you. So the first, right. Now the second thing I want to tell you is that because of
You tend to.
I was saying second, is that you must seize an opportunity to serve or to work. Did you get me? When you come into this community and when Miss Biadi takes you on, she's going to give you instructions. She's going to ask you to do some things. As you commit to them with the whole of your heart, you will begin to discover yourself. Some of you, the reason why you don't know who you are, you don't know who you are, you need to listen to instruction. You will begin to get the feedback from yourself and others that, oh, you do this one or you don't do this one. So I'm going to ask you to seek opportunity to commit to the mission she's going to ask you to, opportunity to volunteer. How many people know the meaning of volunteer here? Volunteer is to serve. You know, when I said that, I want 3 people came out. That's volunteering. Yes. Saying that, how can I help? So when you are actively looking for how to help, that is you volunteering. It will become better at the task or, you know, at the gifts that God has put you. The first thing I'm going to ask you is that I'm going to ask you to dream. Who can tell me the meaning of a dream? Who can tell me the meaning of a dream? No, you don't need to say it like a dictionary. Just say it as if you were talking to your friend. Just say it as if you were talking to your friend. I see your hand. You see, when I ask a question, it is me bringing the mic to you. That is the same way opportunity will come to you. That is your stage. I want you to own it. That's what I teach my girls. Yes. When you have the opportunity, you don't need to get it. You only need to try. At this stage, nobody is looking for you to be perfect. I should say that by the way. Don't look for opportunity to be perfect. Though. At this stage you are now, the only thing you have duty to is to try. Yes. Show and try. Yes. Anybody that says you didn't do it well, at least now you know. Yes. And you have an opportunity to do it better. Is that okay? So I want someone to tell me, what is dream? When you say you have a dream, what does it mean?
To become
Beautiful. Give me one more.
What I'm planning to get, like my goal,
Beautiful. In no other dictionary, you will stay with your definition because it was spot on. The third thing I want you to do is to dream. Dream. Now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes too. Close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes, everybody. I want you to imagine yourself in an aeroplane, on a plane. For some of you, it can be a private jet. A private jet, you are being served. A white woman comes to meet you by the side and says, ma'am, sir, what would you like to have? If you like, just think of anything you told the person. Maybe you are hungry now, just tell the person this is what you want to eat. Quiet, you are dreaming. Now, imagine yourself, the plane leaves the sky and it lands, and as the plane door is open, you have people that are waiting to receive you. If you are a girl, you just think of how you look. Think about the suit you are wearing and the tie. And the nice haircut. Now look at your shoes if you're a boy. I think leather shoes or rubber shoes. Shiny. Now I want to see yourself at a beach resort with your family, resting, being served. Then maybe some of you, I want you to see yourself on the stage, or maybe on CNN, on TV, and people are asking questions, and you just kept on answering. Dream. Come back. How was that? Who wants to tell me how that felt? Did you find yourself smiling? To dream. Did somebody ask you you should pay more money? But that flight you were on, you should pay. Did somebody ask you? Did somebody ask you the children you were thinking of? Did they ask you how do you want them? Did somebody say no? But dreaming is what? Free. Dreaming is free. You know, I started my speech by saying that you now have a canvas. A canvas is like a plain sheet of paper. And the brush is in your hands. You now have to write on it what you want to become. So that's dreaming. I want you to dream. And I want you to, your dream should not be limited. That's the first thing. The second thing, I want you to research on your dream. For those of you who want to be an accountant, you want to be a doctor, go and do a research on it. This person. Is that okay? And now I'm giving you an assignment. Don't worry, I'll still be done in the next 5 minutes. I want you to now think of, go and research. If you want to become a doctor, go on the internet, ask yourself, what kind of doctor I want to become? I want to become a gynecologist. Research it. Ask yourself, what do I need to do to become a gynecologist? Because you will need that information on your path. Don't forget to also check how much do gynecologists earn. You are fueling your dream. Then I will ask you to also look for somebody that you can tailor your dream or your path towards. Is that okay? One of the mistakes I made, or what I didn't have, was, even though I was very ambitious, I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a plan. There was nothing on paper, and there was nobody I was talking to. If life is pushing you to where you're going, something will just happen. No, something will not just happen. Well, something will happen. But you can happen to life. So I want you to give direction to your dream. How do you do that? Go and research what you want to become. You can even put it on your wall. You can write it in your journal. Write it in your journal, write it in a book, and say, on the 17th or on the 18th, what I want to become. Remember, nobody will charge you and nobody will beat you. That thing in your spirit, write it down. Then research, how do I make this come to pass? Then get a mentor. Before you say get a mentor, I will say pray for a mentor. Is that okay? Pray for somebody. Right now, you have a mentor. You have Ms. Abiade. She's here. A mentor is somebody that guides you, somebody that holds your hand, somebody that supports you. So whenever you have questions, you come to your mentor. And whatever your mentor, a good mentor has asked you to do, you also do it. I think the last point is what I've said before. Respond to opportunities. Find that, serve, and give it your best. And if you do these things, or even some of these things I've said, you realize that life won't happen to you, you will happen to life. In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, when you look back, you will realize that you have become your dream. And that is my prayer for everybody here. That you will find that thing that God has put in your inside. You will find, you will be able to dream. And you will also work on your dream. As I round up, I want you to think of one thing you are going to do after today. What is that one action that you said, what is that one thing that you will spirit? Write it down. The second thing I want you to do is that I want you to go home and appreciate your parents. Remember, I started with a battle. I said that life is like a relay race. When you finish your phase, you are still there present, but you pass on the baton to another. Your parents have done a good job. I want you to celebrate them now. Clap for them. Go home and appreciate them. You can write them a thank you note. You can wake up early in the morning and just kneel down beside your parent or your guardian and say, Mommy, I just want to thank you. Thank you for how you have raised me, supported me up till now. Is that okay? And you tell me what will happen. Most likely she will bless you. Do you understand? But you need that blessing. But the next is something that can stop you. You are unlimited. You are unstoppable. What you need for tomorrow is already inside you. If you look within and you walk it, it will come out. And men all over the world will celebrate you. Your time of celebration, it will come. Thank you so much. God bless you.
You should appreciate that beggar. She just dropped something so special to you guys now. So the last two for a very long time. Please appreciate her more. Thank you very much, Ma. That was a great one. I'm very sure that you all have learned something today. She said, I come into power to decide how to become. If you know you have decided and you know what you want to become now, then you're putting your effort to become what you want to become. The one where come pay me, sorry. The one that paid me past in the matter was when they asked us to dream. Our dream of leave Nigeria. She now said, come back. It was annoying. Why she did not say we should just stay there. I'll forget that I never come to Nigeria. It paid me, so okay. Anyways, I have, and I washed her car. She gave me 1,000 naira. From that day, I've been working with that woman. I didn't know the job. She took me in, she was training me, and she was paying me. And this is 8 years with that woman now. So, one thing about life is if you don't know how to give, you shouldn't be learning how to collect. You should learn to serve, and then you will be served as well. God bless us in Jesus' name. Okay, we are having to pay. They have someone shout, Jose. Come on, shout, Jose. I would like us to relax so you can come up and the DJ gives us some music and we sing so that you guys can relax for the next person coming on stage. DJ, do we have you?
that are just driven with passion to serve, and those are the people that we celebrate, and they are being celebrated even outside the country.
My name is Mary Ojeri Aiki. Mary Ojeri Aiki. I'm my Alright. Before I start, I want to thank the organizers of this program. Because when I heard of Hosea, I was like, wow. I wanted to empower women and youth for free, but then I felt, okay, when she now mentioned like, are you going to speak about youth after? I was like, okay, I'll try to come. Even though I had a bit scheduled for August. So I was like, okay. You know why I came here today? Because something like this has happened before. I came quite early. I came early because she said there's always traffic in Ibadan. I was like, what traffic got mad as Lagos traffic? But then I used to waking up early in the morning. I said, okay, even if I leave my hotel room like to 7, I'll get here 10 o'clock, which is normal in Lagos. I don't get here 12 o'clock. It depends on where you are coming from. So but when I came and I saw the youth outside, I remember a day like this. Before I start, I want to welcome, if you have stand up for the camp, yes please. I know most of the speakers that came on board, especially our host, just like me, I like dancing. Okay, so I want to stand up and sing the song together.
To my destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me to stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
You know one thing, I don't think everybody is serious with this. Like, you are old and you came for a program, that program that you come for before you enter university or before you transit into the next stage of your life. But you know, I used to be, and I'm still a playful learner. I'm a playful learner and I'm a playful teacher. Okay, so I want us to enjoy this thing. Like, I want us to enjoy. Don't be too serious. There are the big boys and big girls in the house. Yeah. You know how when you finish secondary school, like, how do you feel? How do you carry yourself? Let me see. Where are the big boys and the big girls in the house? Where are the biggest boys in the house and the biggest girls? How do you feel today? Like, being here today, how do you feel? Alright. This is a time in your life when you feel like you're becoming like I'm big now. I have control over my life. I have control over whatever I do. I don't want to say too much because speakers are really fast where our daddy said formal education will define you and informal education will define you. Maybe the reason why I like that part is because I'm a skill acquisition expert. I train individuals, organizations on different skills. I help them to amplify their skills, their connections, and to make impact in their world. So, in this stage of your life, some of you, before I start, I have 2 riddles. Okay, and whoever, 2 people that will answer my riddles correctly to get my free ebook worth 10,000 naira. Ebook on how to make money. When I'm saying how to make money, it's not magical. It's not MLM. It's not network marketing. You understand? I'll give it to you all my ebooks. The first one is I am something. I get the more wet I get, the more I get wet. The more I who said it now? It's about somebody should be up. Nobody who wants my. What did you say? Okay. The second one. What's that tree that you can carry in your hand? That tree, there's a tree you can carry in your hand. What's the name of the tree? What's the name of the tree you can carry in your hand? You said? Again? 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 I like that. You know what? Just remind me, I'll send my email to you. Okay, you know why I like that? Because with your palm, you can do so much. With your palm. I'm an educational consultant, why it's skill acquisition for schools, for NGOs and organizations. And sometimes you feel like this stage of your life is something that happens to everyone, not just you. The transition stage happens to everyone.
To sell. What are you selling? You know, our products can be goods or services. Am I correct? Our products can be either goods or services. So, whatever it is, you have to be able to sell it. Who is still listening to me? I'm almost done. Who is still listening to me? You have to be able to sell. I don't care if you can make the best cake. You have to be able to sell it. So those are the things I realized in those 8 years of running. There are many people, they just want to sit down. They don't want to tell anybody to buy anything. The moment you are telling them to sell, you know the greatest undoing of the so-called Nigerian graduates is that they think selling is about hawking. In fact, I've had people, when I started doing some things, they look at you as if, is it really that bad for you? Don't worry, don't mind them. They are ignorant. Somebody say ignorant. Yes. I've forgotten the person. One of these people that, don't let me quote wrongly. One of these people that give good quotes, he said we are all ignorant. It's just that we ignore different things. That's powerful. He said we are all ignorant actually. There are areas that we are totally ignorant. But if you look at the word ignore, it means you are just ignoring it. So we ignore different things. The one that appeals to us, we don't ignore. But there are things that you are ignoring, they may be the key to the next future. So maybe you've been ignoring selling. You think, oh, if I can just build a big organization, you have to master selling skills. Are you with me? All right. So even when you package, and it's a skill, package well, or you must be able to communicate. A leader that nobody is following is just trolling. Whether it is a service, I remember so many years ago, it was a lawyer's thing, and this lady, I've forgotten her name, one of our mentors in the academia or legal profession, she's been based in UK for years. She said one of the issues she sees in the legal profession in this country is that people have the skills, but they don't know that having a law firm is like having a business. So if you don't know, the service is one, the enterprise is a different thing. So you must know how to sell it. Now there are different professions that have the things that regulate them, and that's why you must now know which model to best adopt to sell what you have. Are you with me? Church, do we do advertisements in church? Maybe some do now, for example. But you see, really, marketing is the same thing as evangelism. Are you with me? Is it not? Any word you like, choose. If you don't like marketing, leave it. But evangelism or discipleship. Because if you don't learn to sell what I have, come and see what Jesus has done for me. It's as simple as that. So how can you enjoy a service you can't talk about it? Anyway, so that is the last L. The last L, right? Little foxes. Somebody say little foxes. Little foxes. Yeah. This one is the last one, but it's the most important. Listen very well. I have met people who have the greatest dreams, greatest skills. Everything was well packaged. Everything was together. But guess what? There are some little things. They are called little foxes. They can spoil what you have been building for 20 years. Everything comes crashing down in one day. I went for a training in corporate governance about a month ago or thereabout. And when I sat there, my life was totally transformed. And they were telling us about, corporate governance. Corporate governance simply is about, a lot of people in Nigeria, they're starting businesses, but they are not learning the structure that they need to put in place so that it is sustainable. So corporate governance has to do with those codes that you need need to bear in mind, for the board of directors to be properly structured, the things you need to do, and stuff like that. And when I looked at all those principles, responsibility, trust, integrity, accountability, what are we talking about here? Character. Are you with me? Character. So a person can have a lot of skill. There are some little foxes that can spoil the vine. Let's quickly look at them. That means you have a good intention, but if you don't watch those little foxes, there will be a problem. So those little foxes I want us to watch, so that we will remember, because that's my last point. Just so that, because the foxes are many, but I will give us only 4. And those 4, I now put it in an acronym. The acronym is ARA. A-R-A-A. ARA. So watch out for those things. The first one is bad company. Somebody say bad company. But so that it will fit my acronym, is actually association. Are you with me? Association. Today I was joyed sitting down there. Today is not the day for story. But you see, the host of this, our president, and even Pastor Fala that sat down, we've come a long way. I wish people would tell a bit of stories. Association is very powerful. You see all this English we are speaking. Once upon a time, we were very young and we were together. And the thing is that, let me tell you, those people that say, show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. All those things, they have meaning. See, if you get it wrong with association, have the greatest dream in this life. Have the greatest dream that you will boil in vision. In fact, I'm going to be great today. Just go and do one more time. Just go and be associating yourself. Some of you, because of the anointing, what's the meaning of anointing? Because of the empowerment that is in this program today, there are some relationships that will break because of your mother's prayer. God will separate you from those people. Because no matter the dream, you are not going anywhere with those people. So association, I remember, I don't know the prayer they prayed, but I remember when I was coming into 100 level, I prayed deliberately. I said, God, give me my friends. Give me the people that should surround me. And God started bringing them one after the other. Association is powerful. Today is not the day of talk, but a time will come, maybe a time when we are more relaxed, we'll be able to tell the stories, because these stories are the practical things that can help these people. These stories of how God will merge you with people. You see, Pastor Paul talked about mentors. There are disguised mentors in your life. If you despise them, you'll be looking for what is not missing. Yes. You must say, let me tell you why I believe so much in this thing. God is so wise to be disorganized about your life. You are young, so God makes your provision to go ahead of your need. The only thing that can stop you is fighting. You look at the type of mentor I'm looking at. Me, I want mentor who are on television. Reproductive ability. Reproductive ability. Listen to this. Reproduction, what is it? I remember anytime they started teaching on reproduction in SS1, people will start giggling biology. Reproductive organ. I don't know why it's always funny. It's very reproductive, male, female, but it's part of life. That's why we are here today. Everybody is born of a woman. Do you understand? And a man planted the seed. Am I right? As far as I know, whether the seed was put in test tube or it was put anywhere, the seed of male and female, amen? Now, why am I talking reproduction? Before you think I want to talk about boy meets girl, though I'm indirectly talking about it. Anything that goes ahead into the future, let me rephrase that. You see, the enemy is your the enemy that you have, the only adversary that you have is Satan. If you don't forget that, there is no human being that is your enemy. Anybody that told you your uncle, your father, your people from village are doing you, they are just making your journey longer, because by the time you realize they are not doing you, it will be too late. is a very ancient one. He has had years, apart from being very, very evil, he has had years of experience in dealing with human beings. Are you with me?
Yes.
How old is he? It's not as old as God, but you can imagine.
Yes.
So he knows how to, he has studied his opponents, he knows human beings,
Yes.
he knows how to get them. So he doesn't use power because Jesus is nowhere. So he doesn't have power. He cannot do that. You understand that? But he uses wiles. Somebody say wiles. Yoruba say arekereke. Now let me tell you something about arekereke. Arekereke means that you'll be using style. I always used to use crack this joke. As a young lady, you know those times, every young man, you know, you're thinking, God, is this my husband? God, is this my husband? So I remember there was one half caste that I knew. Oh, half caste. You know half caste? The mother is Yoruba, the father is Nigerian. I was obsessed with that guy. I was infatuated. I was in love. You understand? Do you know that the guy used to go to my sister's fellowship? It's not my fellowship. Since that time, I started going to fellowship. In fact, my sister said, why should we had program? Go back to your fellowship. I said, no, God still wants me to be. There's a reason. Now, what am I saying? The devil knows you very well. So he knows that if he's going to use boy to derail me, like Pastor Mama said, she's not doing boy. But if she wants to use, if the devil wants to use boy to derail me that time, do you know what he will just use? He will just make sure he's a spiritual boy. Because that, if you are one guy, your hair is daga, you are bouncing like this, easy you will be, I'm telling you. So that one cannot work for me. But just let him be a boy in fellowship. If for after, when he's worshiping God like this, on the floor, you'll be crying, Jesus. That's powerful. So that's, I'm trying to say, let me tell you something. The devil knows what he can use to tempt you.
Yes.
So don't think that he doesn't know your inclinations.
Yes.
So whether that's spiritual or not spiritual, watch out for the things you want, the things you like. It's going to come through that. If you like money, do you know what I'm saying? So what was I saying? Because the devil knows you, he will attack anything that will affect your reproduction. Because you are making his life a hell. The devil doesn't like you. I hope you know that. Someone say, I don't want the devil to notice me. He has already noticed you. It's too late. He doesn't like you. So he can't stand you. You now want to reproduce many of your kind on this earth. So he wants to attack that. Because when you talk about throwing arrows into the future, there are children that are raised in your heart. Years after I am gone, they will be speaking, though I'm not here. Anybody. An error I noticed is most of my apprentices that had no business leaving me when they left me. Why? Because somebody told them that entrepreneurship means starting your own thing. I want you to pull your ear and listen to me very well. Nigeria and their meaning for entrepreneurship, they are about to hit the rocks. If they don't have mentors like this, that will tell them the truth. The fact that you learn a skill does not mean you can stand on your own. There is a spirit of I want to be my own boss. You are going to end before you start. Because there is a process. Somebody say process. There is a process to everything. When you came into GS1, you have to do SS3, right? I remember the day my mommy dropped me in secondary school, GS1, boarding house. I cried that night. You know why I cried? I said, oh, in these 6 years in this place. I said, Jesus will come back before I finish. Because it looks so long in my eyes. But here I am today. Process. So the fact that our bosses will teach us, but it good go. Let me I want to start my own. Some of them become so rude because they want to start their own. But you see, thank God for the spiritual wisdom we have. We try to tell them to wait a little, but when they are getting very distant, we release them to go. Do you know that some of the people I trained 2000 and help to be remembering. 2010. How many years now?
12.
Some of them are calling me in the past 2 years. They say, Auntie, do you have anything for us? It's a pain in my heart.
Yes.
It's a pain. Do you know what told me that? Anything at all, even if it's out there. When you live where you should not live, too early, that is what will happen. But do you know what 12 years is? To realize that. So when people say things like they are using us in that place, let them use you.
Use you so that you can use somebody else.
Yes, because you can't pass it on. Some people can't train people today because they were never trained. It's an art. You will know how to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
So you will keep reproducing rebels because you don't know how to do it.
Preach.
So please, if they don't use you, how will you be useful? Do you know what they call useless? What's the meaning of useless? Anybody that cannot be used.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I not speaking something? Anybody that cannot be used is useless. But I want to be useful, so use me.
Use me.
Finally, anyone. The A is the things to avoid. Somebody say avoid. This one, you have to exactly avoid. You know some things you are using sense. Some things you avoid them. Run away from them. Are you with me? I will explain them. I will list them. Avoid. A for avoid. If the thing is coming like this, pass like this. You are there. If the thing is coming like this, pass this way. Are you with me? Yes. Number one, substance abuse. Drugs, alcohol. See, let me tell you, it's a strategy of the devil to cut your life short. Listen to this. It is not for kings to drink wine. If you are not familiar with the Bible, you may not know what is there. It said, Oba Pokemon. You know why? Because a king needs to be sound mind to judge. You know they will bring matter to him that about what that who is right, help us judge. A king needs to be sound so that no man share the other. Anything that influences you, you have become a slave to it. Let me put it this way. Anything that controls you, that if that thing was not in your life, you probably would take a different decision, has made you a slave. And God did not create you, like our president was saying, to be dominated by anything. God did not create human beings to be under the influence of anything, talk less of a substance. Do you know when I started researching, I found out that alcohol was initially a drug, medication. They use it to treat sick people. They give it to people, maybe soldiers at war, so that they will not be feeling the pain. Are you with me? So they use it to treat them so that it will help with the pain. So the only people permitted is when you are using it as medication. Somebody said, but the Bible says, Paul said, take a little stomach trouble. Stomach trouble, sickness in it. Are you sick? So alcohol was initially a drug until some people who are the enemies of your destiny made laws to make it available. When I go on the street and I see all these things all around, and people, the future of my nation, they are drinking themselves away. I know this is genocide. They declared war. Do you know what genocide is? You want to wipe out a
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, rewriting Africa's story through enterprise Amazons. We promote women in business. We showcase women in business.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
Give us a brief introduction about yourself.
Okay, my name is Ahmed Faisal Tayomde, first set of Jose beneficiary and fashion designer from Bovat Fashion and Bridal.
Okay, so what have you learned from this program?
Yes, I learned so much from this program, something new.
So can you please tell us the reason why you learned a fashion designer?
And the reason why I learned fashion designer is that I like fashion. When it comes to fashion, I like fashion. So I like handwork.
Okay.
Doing handwork. Okay. Yes, I like it.
So since when you've learned it, have you been helping you?
Yes, I've started running my own business 2 years ago.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. So your name and brief introduction of yourself.
Okay, I am Ele Chester. I graduated from Queen's School, Ibadan. I come from a family of 6.
Okay, so from what you have done today, what have you learned?
I picked out a sentence. I've come with power to become. I have learned that I am the only one who can limit myself, and I have to be who I am. I have to come out and influence the world. I don't want to be a nobody. I have to stand out in my world.
So which vocation do you intend to learn?
I would like to go for hairdressing. I love the fashion world. My passion is to make people beautiful.
Okay, thank you for your time. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what's your name?
My name is Akari Fazat. I graduated from Diamond Crystal, Ibadan, and I'm from a family of 3.
What vocation did you choose?
I chose fashion designing because I love fashion. I also like to make people look nice and stand out in any occasion they appear at.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. What's your name?
Balanle.
So I need a brief introduction of yourself.
Balanle Atunda. I graduated from Diamond Crystal Champions College.
So which vocation did you choose and why?
Fashion design. I love fashion. I love fashion.
It shows in your body. So what sets are you?
No, this year's sets.
So out of everything that happened today, what did you learn? What did you pick?
I learned that I should not be nobody. I must serve to be served. Okay. And I must volunteer to do the works they send me to do.
Thank you very much for your time. Really.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Drodo Yadiola.
Okay, this program, you are part of the scholarship. Okay, what vocation do you wish or do you want to go for?
Hairdressing and computer training.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming. What's your name?
My name is Favor.
Can you please tell me a brief introduction about yourself?
I'm interested in this, Jose, because someone that invited me, so I love it, then that's why I try to come.
Okay, which school have you graduated from?
Ephraim.
Okay. So what have you gained since when you have been here?
I've gained a lot. I love the way, the setup of everything. I actually love everything, and it is good, gorgeous.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Ma, are you part of those that are given the scholarships?
Yes.
If I may ask, what vocation do you love to?
If there is graphic designing program there, I would really love to go into it.
Okay, can you tell us the reason, ma?
Because I have passion for it. I've learned it a little before, but I want to know more about it. Yes.
This program, what do you learn, ma?
I learned a lot. Like, it was very entertaining, enlightening. I don't even know words to qualify it. Like, I'm overwhelmed. Like, the program was very nice, very educative.
Thank you very much, ma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Name first.
I'm Dokas Olafe.
So what have you achieved in this program?
Oh, I achieved many things because actually I'm part of them, but I came late.
Okay.
So it's very
meaningful, but I need to wait for the another session. I achieve many things.
Okay, if you are given the opportunity, what vocational skills do you wish to go for?
Fashion designer.
And why?
Actually, I've already learning it before. I have the ability, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, ma.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
My name is Ochenika Kende Temlade.
Can you please give me a brief introduction about yourself?
I'm 16 years old. I'm from St. Anne's Senior School 1.
What have you learned from this program?
I've learned how to dream great, to have a good mentor, and to influence yourself with friends with good people, not to keep complaints and a lot.
So which vocational skills do you pick?
I love baking.
Baking. And why do you pick baking?
Because I just love it. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Nan.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Adebayo Bisola Oluwapelume.
Can you please give me a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay, I'm a student from St. Anne's Senior School 1, previous 8th girl.
What have you learned from this program?
I've learned a lot, but the one I learned most was that I should learn to seize every opportunity that comes my way. Shouldn't look down on any opportunities. Then I should look for good models who can help me achieve what I would desire in life, not celebrities that are people know, but people that can help me move.
What vocational skill do you pick?
Hairdressing.
Why do you pick hairdressing?
Because I like it when people look nice, like when they look good. Yeah. Look.
Okay. Thank you. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
How long have you been a mentor?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Okay. And how the experience have been?
There are some that are cooperative. Some of the young youths of these days, I see that they are very distracted about a lot of things. So, but thank God there are a few that I am proud of today.
Give me a brief introduction about yourself.
Well, I'm a lawyer. I've been practicing for the past 29 years. And I've also been in academics. I'm also a lecturer, a senior lecturer in Leeds City University, Ibadan. And I enjoy practicing law, and my specialty is family law and human rights.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
My name is Mary Ike.
Can you please give me a brief introduction about yourself?
Mary is an educational consultant. I'm a skill action expert. I help people, I help individuals and organizations to amplify their skills, connections, and their commitment so that they can be impactful in their world.
How long have you been a mentor?
Like, ever since when I was 14. Let me just put it that way, because I started teaching when I was 14. Yeah, so I've been impacting since when I was quite little.
Thank you very much. Can you please give me a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay, I'm Naomi, aware of Naomi's Hair and Collection. I'm into wigs, hair, perfumes, perfume creation, hair care products, liquid wash, and a lot of other products I do. I do a lot of luxury things. I make perfumes like from starts, and then I'm also a hair consultant. So I have a lot of people who have hair issues that I help to solve, and I also have a lot of people I train in Nigeria and abroad.
How long have you been a mentor?
Officially, I'll say 3 years. Unofficially, I'll say 6 years.
And how are the experience have been?
It's been awesome. You meet students who are good, and you meet those who is probably from their background that has made them who they are, and a lot of other things. So I would say it's been a roller coaster. It's been two ways: good, bad, good, bad. But basically, all those who are under me, I try to make them a better person. You can't be with me and still, remain the same way you came. That's basically it.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you please give me a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay, my name is Abodri Mosumola Queen, and I happen to be one of the beneficiaries of OZE. That's a thought set. Okay. What else?
What was the vocational skills do you learn?
I learned baking and catering. Yeah.
Why do you learn baking and catering?
I kind of have interest, or I love kitchen stuff. You understand? The ability to be able to bring people together is food and event. So you being able to put one or two things together in terms of the kitchen wise, you'll be able to bring more or two people together. So I think that's why I liked catering.
I know you're a master of ceremony and you're a mentor too. So how long have you been a mentor?
I wouldn't say I'm a mentor, but as much as possible, we learn that if something is deposited into you, you should learn also to do same to others. With the little ability I have, because I don't know anything yet, I'm still learning. Nobody is an island of knowledge. Coming to experience, if there's anybody who need to pass through that same thing as I told them or help them with the little knowledge I have.
Okay, thank you very much for your
Good afternoon.
Ma, tell me your name and brief introduction about yourself.
My name is Fola Fadeyi. I'm a teens development expert and I'm the founder of Brighter Girls Life Initiative.
That's lovely. Ma, how long have you been a mentor?
A mentor. I'm a trained youth mentor and I've started mentoring, I think, in the past 16 years.
Wow.
Yes, I've been actively mentoring girls for over those years.
Okay, Ma, how has the experience have been?
So, I think mentors are so important. Mentors, for me, even they feel a different role from coaches because mentors and hold you through a journey or process. So I believe that I even think that we need more mentors, especially for young people today. So it's a privilege to be a mentor.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Ma, what's your name?
My name is Abiade Abiola.
Ma, can you please tell me more about the organization?
Yes, Human of Substance Empowerment Initiative is into youth empowerment, women empowerment. We believe that the youths are the future leaders and that they need support to be able to occupy the roles that will be expected of them in the future. This present day, you need education and you need vocational skill acquisition. You need to stand on the two legs, one of education and the other of skill acquisition, for you to be able to excel and take care of yourself, take care of your community, take care of your family in Nigeria. So what we do is, while young ones are waiting for admission, while they're in school or strike or something, we encourage them to learn a skill acquisition that they can use to make money, to establish themselves and become entrepreneurs in the society.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.